Welcome back to Tech World channel. In this video I'm going to explain about control structures in Java. Before going to video, click the subscribe button below. There are several types of programming constructs in Java such as if-else construct, while, do-while, for loops, switch statements. Let's see if construct. First, program check for the condition. If condition is true, code within if will be executed. If condition is false, program will skip the if construct, and move to next code. If else also same as if construct. But, if condition is false, program will execute code within else statement. Let's try with an example. Write a Java program to check whether an integer number is an even number or an odd number. I'll initiate an integer number as 5. How to check this whether it is an even number or an odd number? When we divide an integer by 2, if he reminder if 0 it is even number. If it is 1, number is odd. I'll use if construct for this. For condition number modulus 2 equals 0. If condition is true it is even number. So print as number is even. Let's run the program. Oops, no output. It because number is odd, program skip the part within if construct. Change the number as 6, it is an even number. So program should be work. Run the program. Here it worked. I'll add a else construct, program will execute it when condition is false. That means if number is odd, else statement will be executed. If number is odd, it print as number is odd. If number is even, it print as number is even. Nested if-else construct. If we want to check more than one condition, this method can be used. It checks first condition is true, program executes statement of it. But, program will not checks other conditions. If a condition is false, program checks for the next condition. We will try an example. Write a Java program to check grade of marks. Grade is F, if marks between 0 and 34. S, if marks between 35 and 49. C, if marks between 50 and 64. B, if marks between 65A and D74. A, if marks between 75 and 100. Declare an integer marks. Use if condition if marks greater than 75. Print as A. For second condition use else if. Sorry, it should be greater than or equals. Here, we have to check only greater than or equal to 65. Don't want to check less than or equal to 74. Because, second condition only works if marks less than 75. I'll just skip the video. For less than 34. We don't want to check. Because, remaining is definitely F. So, just use else construct. Let's run the program using marks as 70. First condition is false there. Program moves to second condition, it is true, so it prints B, it will not move to next condition. I'll change the value to 35. First, second, third conditions are false, fourth one is true, therefore, it prints S. If the value is 30, all conditions are false, so it prints F. While loop. The while loop executes some operation repeatedly, until the condition returns false. When the condition fails, then the loop terminates. Let's try this example. Write a Java program to display consecutive numbers from 1 to 10, using while loops. Initiate an integer with 1. Use while with condition of integer less than or equals to 10. From the post increment integer will increase by 1 after printing its value. It will repeat it until condition is true. After printing 10, integer will be 11 so the condition fails, then the loop terminates. Next, do while loop. The do while loop is similar to the while loop, except the condition to be evaluated is given at the end. The loop is executed at least once even when the condition is false. Try previous example using do while loop. Initiate an integer as 1. Inside the do, use code to execute while and the condition. Don't forget to type semicolon after the do while construct. Here the same result as previous. Let's change the condition to be false and try again. Code is executed once. This is the difference between while and do while loop. For loop. A for loop repeats a set of statements, until a condition is satisfied. There are three major parts in a for loop, namely, initialization, test, or condition, and the expression. Initialization is a variable is initialized to a value. Test is the condition of the loop and it returns a Boolean value. The expression is evaluated every time that the loop is executed. We'll try same example using for loop. Here we can declare and initialize integer inside the loop. First initialize, then condition as previous, then action after each loop. Here increase integer by 1. Print integer at each loop. Here the result is switch statement. The switch statement dispatches different parts of the code based on the value of a single variable or expression. The value of expression is compared with each of the literal values in the case statements. If they match, the corresponding instructions are executed. Otherwise, an optional default statement is executed. Test is a variable or an expression that evaluates to byte, char, or int. It cannot be float, double, long, string, or any other object. Try an example. Write a Java program to display the name of the month when the number is given. Initialize a integer for month. I'm going to use switch. For test, use integer called month. In case of month equals 1. Then print as January. Later I'll explain about break. Same as month equals to 2, print February. Repeat it for 12 months. Default statement is for other case that we didn't mentioned. Here print as invalid number. Run the program as month equals 1. It's January. Month equals 12, December. Month equals to 20, invalid number. Break and continue. The break keyword halts the execution of current loop and forces control out of the loop. The continue keyword starts the next iteration of the loop, rather than halting the execution of entire loop. Let's try with this example. I increases by 1 after every loop. I equals 74 condition is false until I reaches 74. I module 5 is not equal to 0, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, so on. In that situation program executes, continue. So, moves to next iteration without print I. For 0, 5, 10, 15 so on. 2 if conditions are false, therefore, program reads print command. And when I reach 74, it executes break command and exits from the loop, and will not continue. Create these star patterns using control structures. I'll explain it in another video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe.